I had thought you would be taller.
Teos. Not sure who he's talking to. I guess Lilly. This is not good, though.
I am here as a contact and a master, and I will thank you for keeping your tone civil. I am Teos, and I have been assigned to offer you a special deal.
Have to assume maybe this is a Cowled Wizard, then. You just recently took this sphere, and by all rights, we should have it. Yeah, it sounds like a Cowled Wizard. But my superior said to offer an alternative. It would seem we have need of you. Well, this is kind of what she was hoping for, then. To be able to bargain with it. Yeah, not sure why I should trust them. Maybe we should bring up Immo, even though, again, we saw that cinematic, but can't assume that Lilly would know that she's been taken by Renekes. I am told that member Talgirius is no longer to be spoken of. Either he was working for himself, or something of greater importance requires it to be so. It's interesting. I am to inform you of the details of the partnership to which you are now a member. Yeah, she wasn't aware of that. But again, I think I brought that up a long time ago, that that was even a possibility of joining the ranks of the Cowled Wizards herself. Listen to what I say, and you will see what I mean. Alright. You are in possession of a notable artifact, this sphere. That you neutralized it was of great service, and apparently enough for my superiors to overlook the past. I'd like to offer an exchange. You may operate in this awkwardly placed sphere if you agree to certain duties for the Cowled Wizards. Or she'll at least hear it out. You may have this place and act freely as a mage. In exchange, you do the odd task for us, acting when we can't because of political or other reasons. Yeah, I think she's gonna try to negotiate here for Immo, because that was part of the idea. Even though I understand they don't, it's not within their power now. Taken because of unauthorized magic use, he's asking. I will inquire to my superiors about her if you wish. Until then, I would advise that you act in accordance with this agreement. I'm forbidden from telling my fellow Cowled Wizards. They will treat you as they always have. If you display magic in the streets, you'll be censured accordingly, but she does have the license unless it's been revoked now. It's not good. Alright. Not sure actually what this means if she were to respond with this, but assuming though that she'll agree, but unwillingly. I will return tomorrow with details of your duties and any extra information I can pry from my superiors. Man. Well, sure enough, she was able to use it as to bargain, but it doesn't look like she's getting very far with it. And what's not clear either is how is the planar sphere going to benefit her? Unless she could actually get it operating again, but she doesn't have the knowledge to do that. I would enjoy other perks. He didn't really describe those. I think she is interested, though, for the, especially since they're Cowled Wizards. Alright.
It is above time.
Of course, you have to conduct those arrangements while the hue of deep red, or whatever color she is. Just want to make sure we can actually exit.
You must gather your party before venture.
All right. But yeah, if you look at the size of the sphere compared to anything else, it certainly isn't bigger than the Copper Coronet. All right. One thing I can bring up, hopefully we'll have some time maybe. Recently met somebody who had a documentary on Joseph Campbell's monomyth, also known as The Hero's Journey. Just in case you don't know what that is, essentially Joseph Campbell, I guess, had studied historical myths across the world and distilled from them a basic structure that you typically hear of a hero's journey in a myth. Could be anything from Beowulf, Epic of Gilgamesh, to even, let's say, a recent novel like Siddhartha by Hermann Hesse in the 20s. They all follow a similar structure. And I think it was... Actually, we're going to stop in here to see if anything's different as far as goods that might be available. Now that we're in a new chapter, I'm just curious if... what was it? I can't remember his name. Bertrand, I think it was. See if he has anything new to sell. But it was popularized, I think, with Star Wars because George Lucas, of course, had... And again, I'm sorry for... This might seem off topic. I don't like to bring things like this up. But there was a point to it. George Lucas, Bernard is his name,
Speak your mind.
had based Star Wars off of this
I got some cheap beer for you.
monomyth structure or outline. The entire story follows it closely. So, and of course with the success of Star Wars, that got Hollywood's attention, and now they use it like a cookie cutter template for plot lines, which is why we have movies like Aragon today that have, I guess, I don't want to diminish creative efforts, but I think
Nature's servant awaits.
it wasn't very well received because
You must gather your party before
it was such a blatantly based on the hero's journey. A lot of people thought it was just a copy of Star Wars. Could be both. But where am I going with this? So you see a lot abused, I guess, in Hollywood And what I hadn't really thought of is how often do they use it in the game industry with RPGs that typically follow some type of narrative. And I'd never really thought about that. I wouldn't be surprised, though,
I await your yes.
if a lot of RPGs are based on the hero's journey. So that got me thinking. Of course, haven't finished this game, so I don't know how the story is, but at least started looking at the first Baldur's Gate, and of course, at least to start, it surely matches up, but quickly diverges after that. But I think there's something like 17 different parts to the monomyth. Just want to see, yeah, I think we'll be selling some things here. Not sure if we have any. Oh, yeah, we have some spells. Okay.
I am ready.
I does what?
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
The question is, I think she'll sell the Cloak of the Shield. She doesn't need it to remember to revisit Firecrag. But look at that, we still have the Golem building book. Might want that for Mazzy. Alright. Boy, this is the dagger we didn't want to sell. Save versus death, held for 2 rounds. The other one is to sleep for 2 rounds. You know what? I think Lilly will hold on to it until inventory becomes a real problem. And this might be better than the bow that Minsk has, so we should probably compare it with that. Or that we're holding on to for Minsk, who's still petrified, I think, at the myth rest. Quarterstaff. Boy, now we have all these gems. I think Lilly might be able to buy that Robe of Vecna now, which is awfully exciting for her. Whoops.